So go up to Tennessee. They have like quarter comics.
We have quarter bins and methamphetamines. If you do some meth, you can look for comics for a long time.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
For more than a century, comic books, television, and movies have existed. Each separate, broken, with their gatekeepers.
No!
Then, something happened that brought all media together. The internet brings comic fans around the world into one comic community. Put your hands together, comic fam. Comics are for everyone. It's 10 p.m. Eastern, live Comic Book Wednesday, a weekly YouTube show about comic books with Lady Fantastic. Comics on the mind.
Get your hands up!
Miracleman. Special guest appearances by Ace. And your host, Not Near Mint. Welcome to Not Near Mint.
Well, hello everybody, and I see from perhaps it was Comics on the Mind. Is it glitching for anybody out there?
No, so it's glitchy through StreamYard if your computer is slow, but
It might be.
but I'm also watching it on another, like on my TV through my other laptop, and it went totally fine. So through this interface portal, yes, it was glitchy. Watching it via YouTube, no, it was not.
Well, thank God for that. Hello, comic book community.
All right, cool.
We are the Not Near
So
Mint
this is-
show, and we have a bunch of comic
This is
books
me.
and we have special guests. We have Tacoma Comics. We have White
Hey.
Comics.
Hello.
Got you.
Welcome Tacoma. Welcome Whack. I'm very happy to see both of you tonight. I have wanted to, and Tacoma, I think you've been on the show before with us, right? Twice. And Whack, I think this is the first time, and I'm super excited to do a show. I've wanted to do a show with you since we met, so I'm real excited.
I'm super excited too. This is like legit my favorite show on YouTube every single week. So to be here with all of you is just.
That's the nicest lie anyone's ever told me, and I really appreciate it. I just want to let you know. Either that or, bro, watch some other shows, man. Damn.
I watched a lot. I do. I watched a lot. This one's just the funnest. I got to say, it's really fun.
Thanks, man.
I love freaking Comics Burrito, Perry, of course, man. Hialeah, these fine gentlemen and lady next to me. And coming back, actually, because she dropped and I didn't realize. Hey, and no, she's gone. And she's back. No, there she is. And she's back.
Is she back?
What the are you doing? Worst.
Me?
Hollywood
Rob.
Squares, Hollywood Shuffle.
There you
I just-
go.
I just noticed that I have like some updates
is
that I
doing?
can do. So next time, the next time I crash out, I'll do an update, and then maybe that might help.
6 years later, Lady Fantastic's computer will be ready. She'll be back on the show.
Won't you leave me alone and
Finish
not hurt my
updating.
feelings?
Well, how about you
Time
go
for your
first
meth
then,
and quarter
lady?
bins.
What's that?
I
How
said
about
plenty
you
of
go
time for your
first?
meth and quarter bins.
Something about
Oh.
quarter bins.
Do you want me to talk about quarter bins? I can talk about them. Okay, they're really cool. I don't see them as much anymore because they have been knocked up to 35-cent bins, and now it's either 50-cent or 35-cent bins. What?
Hard times.
Yes, it
Hard
is. I know it is.
Now
That's
listen,
30
you're complaining about the 35-cent bins. Whack. Does Australia have 35-cent bins?
Negative. We have a dollar bin.
Let's
Dollars.
not compare grievances right now. That's for the last part of the show.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you're in Australia, you've got to have a commitment to be a comics fan. Because from what I hear, there's like 1.2 comic shops per million people in the entire country. So not a lot of options over there.
He's destroying his books over there too.
Wow.
On top of that, they cost minimum of like what, $10 a piece?
The dollar ones, the dollar ones is what funds our
You guys,
charity.
we need to send his
There
ass
you
some
go.
books for real.
I
Right?
was in Brisbane for
But entertainment,
2 nights and
priceless.
3 days, and I found 2 shops and did a haul from my hotel room.
Oh,
In
no.
Bris-
Yeah, there used to be 3 shops in Brisbane, but now there's only 1.
I closed one of them down.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the American tourist. It's true.
Fair.
Gosh dang. That sounds disappointing. Anyway, weren't you going to show us some comics there, Lady Fantastic?
Is that what we were talking about? Is that what we're getting to already?
I would hope
I mean,
so.
you said you were going to show some quarter bin stuff.
I will.
You said you
Yes,
had
I will.
quarter bin awesomeness.
Quarter bin.
Okay,
Quarter
this-
bin. Where you been?
this is what I got in the quarter bin today. Well, not technical sort of 50-cent bin, but really 49-cent bin. Okay, so with that being said, I got this Wizard Special, Marvel Heroes Return.
Newsstand.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Very nice.
Wrap around.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So it's really cool, and for the 49 cents, I wasn't going to turn it down. And it's got like a lot of cool articles, and different like lists of the coolest like wars, or like the worst enemies, or blah blah blah. But just some fun stuff, cool reading. That this came out in '97. I would have been 13. 13-year-old me would have loved this.
Damn.
Just saying.
Old fuck me loves it, so I'm with you.
Yeah, well, old me loves it too. So, these are the books. These were the 50-cent bin books. Okay, you guys ready? Are you
Let's
ready?
see 'em.
Are you
Let's
ready?
do it.
You ready? Okay. I found Doctor Strange and the Punisher Magic Bullets #2.
I like that cover.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's that cover artist?
Your mama.
Yeah. That looks like her style. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it
Oh,
does.
is he mad with the Punisher?
WRIAA.
What's up, Kevin?
My mom would have called the Punisher a pussy.
She would have not.
Oh, my mom would have. You ever see a 130-pound woman throw out a 300-pound biker out of a bar? That's my
No.
mama.
You call that a man?
Michael Walsh. Michael Walsh.
Michael Walsh. I'm not familiar with the name.
Never mind. The father, he was a man.
Now you're a man. A man. You guys know that reference?
Yes.
Orgasmo Man. You are now a man. You're a man.
That's true. Ace and I, we share a mama.
Mighty Avengers 28. Young Avengers versus the Scarlet Witch.
Nice.
Very nice. Oh,
The
that's
thing
a
is-
fucking banger. Look at that
Nice.
cover.
50
That's
cent
great.
bin. Thing is, I had this entire run 1 through 27,
Ooh, Scarlet Witch in the house.
and I came across this 28 today,
Yeah.
and I said, "Motherfucker, I'm pulling the trigger."
Hey guys, should we call that a banger?
That's a banger.
Yeah.
That's a banger.
It's a
Banger,
banger.
man.
Hold on a second. Warning.
Banger alert.
Banger.
Dude, don't. I might pop out if like my computer might
Fucking
explode.
Shit. Look at that fucking book. Oh my fucking god. Look at that fucking book. Oh my god. Look at that book. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my god.
I like turtles.
I just want everybody to know that's the first time any of us are seeing that.
I think the show should be nothing but that.
Oh my god.
Everybody goes through their books, and whenever
Oh, man.
plays that clip.
Jesus Christ, that was fucking hilarious.
That's not the only one either.
Is that 457?
Oh man.
No, this is 466.
Welcome
I
to the
would
show,
sign
everybody.
off at a 544. Not bad.
Yes. So this is 466. Pretty sure it may be a key for some reason. I can't remember why. But I found it for 50 cents. I collect Uncanny. I happily took it. This one. Huh?
466.
466.
I'm gonna do a little research for you.
Do a little tippity typity onto the Google machine.
Dippity doppity doo.
That
Bubba
is the
Hotep.
first appearance of Miguel Reyes.
Yes, it
And
is.
the Cosmic Bloodsuckers.
Ooh.
What?
Retail incentive A.
Y'all know, y'all are familiar. Y'all familiar with Bubba Hotep, right?
Fat Elvis, bruh.
Right, but Bubba Hotep
Never
was,
heard of
was,
them.
a,
This
was
is
like
education.
was a movie with like a 35-cent budget that
Yeah.
the incredible Bruce Campbell starred in.
Yeah, but it was old school.
Yeah.
It's like campy as hell. And so this is, I found this Bubba Hotep and the Cosmic Bloodsuckers, and I had to get it. I had to 50 cents, bro. 49 cents.
49
Saving
cents.
that penny, one comic at a time.
Hey, that means 49 comics get you a 50th comic.
Mm-hmm.
Brave New World.
Love it. Love it. You know what's weird about that book? You see everybody there on the cover.
The
I
50th
think
one is free. I did not.
I think Creeper all the way on the right there doesn't even show up.
Yeah, no.
I don't even think he's in that. I don't even think he's in that book.
It's a, $8 book, apparently.
Fuck yeah.
Someone couldn't make their deadline in time.
Wait,
This
really?
was one of my favorites.
That book is going for $8?
Yes.
What?
Because it's a tie-in to the Infinite Crisis or the Crisis in Infinite Earth storyline.
In the wake of Infinite Crisis, Brave New World.
Nothing special happens in it, but it's considered part of the Infinite Crisis like storyline.
Do they
Okay.
do 1 year later after Infinite Crisis, or is that after?
Dude.
Or is that after something else? I don't fucking
Hold on.
remember.
I think that was
This-
after Crisis on Infinite Earth, which was different than Infinite Crisis, right?
No, Crisis on Infinite Earth was like 86 through to 87. I'm sorry, lady.
We got this after the show.
This is important stuff right here.
I know. You guys can type to each other backstage.
That's true. we did.
So, one of my
I'm
favorite
just bagging and boarding.
Cops
Good
Job. Earth
Nice.
Issue.
I haven't seen that in almost 30 years. I remember buying that the day it came out. I have not seen it since.
Is that a lady cop with? Is that
Never heard
her
of
bra,
it.
or does she have a lacy?
Yeah, she is acting like a hoochie mama.
That is incredible, and I need this cover.
She says, "I want to stop crime, and I
One
want to."
move at a time.
You can stop crime in my pants.
That's
Look
what
at
she
that.
says. So, cops, the job, first day,
I think she's confused about the job description.
maybe.
Is she though?
This guy in the background. I have no clue.
That dude in the background's terrifying. I don't know what the hell the deal with that is. That's fucking terrifying right there.
What,
Yeah,
what
he's
is
in a
that?
psychotic break.
I love it.
Yes. Painkiller Jane,
my goodness.
0. That's awesome. Dude, this is Palmiotti and
Palmiotti, yeah.
Quesada.
Quesada.
So Painkiller Jane,
Quesada.
Palmiotti, we like the party.
Palmiotti.
We like to party.
I love Jimmy. I love him. He's a
There
great.
you go.
Every time you interact with Jimmy, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Mhm.
So this one was one of my favorites. The Real Ghostbusters 19
Fuck yeah.
newsstand.
Mm-hmm.
He says, most
No way.
Awesome.
That is incredible. That's
that
beautiful.
ticks all the boxes
That's a
for a
great
scientist, comic
Yeah.
collector nerd.
I drew Ghostbusters yesterday.
That's a series I want to collect one of these days.
That's awesome.
This in the 50-cent bin. This
That's fucking awesome.
Gogor 1.
Damn. The
What
come up is
precisely
real.
is a Gogor?
Gogor 1. 50 cents.
That's nice.
Gogor?
That's
Yeah.
nice. I like it.
Killer Groove number 1.
Oh.
In the
Dude, any-
50 bin.
Shredder
Anything-
Belair. Nice.
Anything Aftershock for 50 cents, that's a keeper right there. That's a pickup.
And
Anyway.
my final purchase from the
Ooh.
50-cent bin was a Charlton Fighting Army.
Ooh,
Fear on the Western Front.
nice.
So this was my 50-cent bin haul.
Mm-mm.
It had been kind of a dry spell for me. I hadn't gotten a good one in a minute. And today I felt like Fortuna looked upon me kindly.
You cleaned
Back
up
to you,
nice
Bob.
today.
Well done.
Yeah. Thank you. It doesn't
I
take
agree.
talent, but I feel I'm
The
acting
come
like
up is real. The come up is real.
it takes obsession, but not talent.
It takes talent to know what to pick up.
I mean, we all have dollar bins. You have 50-cent bins, 25-cent bins.
It also helps having that
Pretty
intuition,
awesome.
knowing what to look for, and you have that.
Thou
Right.
shalt not covet thy neighbor's bins.
Well, I won't lie. I covered all my neighbors' bins.
I
Yeah,
covet
kinda
all of
do.
you. Every single thing that you pull, I'm like, yeah, I want that. I want that too. But you can't have it all.
Tacoma.
I beg to
What?
differ.
Tacoma, why don't you tell these nice people what
Just
you
like the
sold
thinking
West
mind.
Coast Avengers for? West Coast Avengers 45.
I
Let them
will.
know what happened. Tell them a story.
Oh, now at first it was a number. Now it's a story. That
No,
was
it's a fucking story.
West Coast. No, look, West Coast
Should I grab some popcorn?
45. Listen, it's not. I got issues, right?
We all do.
The pun. I got issues. Honestly, like it's not a nothing book, and it never has been. It's a killer cover. It's an interesting storyline. It's something momentous in the life of the Vision. People who saying, "Oh, I see them 50-cent bins all day long." It should be a $5 book.
Yeah.
With an interesting show that is hinting at that storyline, it should be a $25 book. I did a one-day sale on eBay, and it became a $187 book. Now that is insane.
Yes.
That is no. I'm sorry. I did 42, 43, 44 as a package deal, but that's
Four
insane.
books.
Yeah.
When
know-
was this? Because I know Lady Fantastic did a sale of a
She
set
did the
of
day before me.
Yeah.
This was
I
the
did
day
I did one day.
Friday
I
to
did.
Saturday.
I did Friday to Saturday. You did Saturday to Sunday.
Yep.
That is so wrong. That should not be that price.
It should
I got
not be that price
I paid 25 cents for
because
this.
because you could get in low grade, you could get a first appearance of Vision for maybe 250, 300.
Right.
Right. And so, you know, my problem with that book that Lady Fantastic is holding up, it's a great cover. It's a great homage cover.
But it's not that great.
it's an interesting storyline. West Coast Avengers were always a B team at best. I mean, Wonder Man is interesting, right? Hawkeye, when they and La Tigra are interesting. They're fun. It was a fun book. It's nothing earth shattering.
It was just fun.
It just shouldn't have risen to heights. But one thing I will say though is I'd much rather see West Coast Avengers 45 get notoriety than a nothing book that is a store exclusive with a ratio variant or limited to 500 that somebody drew and then they put a high $40 price tag, $54.99 if you want the Virgin variant, and we'll slap it to you, guarantee you 96 or better for $149.99. Like those comics piss me more off than this book becoming big. This book becoming big, it's bigger than it should be, and like this is why we did a one-day sale. By tomorrow night, when whatever earth-shattering thing happens on WandaVision, a new book will be big.
I had 3 copies. I'll let one go to Jesus.
The first appearance of Master Pandemonium, who convinced Scarlet Witch that her kids didn't exist for like 20 years.
Yeah.
That is one. This is what I'm going to sell.
Is that,
and if that happens,
is that the dude where he puts the twins on his arms?
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
For those of you who don't know it, Pandemonium here, he puts the twins on his arms, and it's literally like just the kids from the torso up on his arms. Yeah. And like in modern tellings of those with those characters, modern stories with those characters, like one of them will get drunk and just go on a rant about what the hell was this guy's end game? What, were we just going to stay in his arms forever? Like, what if he wanted to eat like a cheeseburger? He had to have us pick it up with our little baby hands and feed it to him.
Oh my Lord, Dusty Brick just wrote that a buddy told me a PGC of WCA 45 sold for $2,000 on the Facebook.
No way.
Saturday.
Exactly what
I've seen the listings for that high.
No.
So,
me too. I've seen it for 2,900. I've seen 9/8 CGC 9/8 for 2,900 on eBay.
Let me tell you something else though. I'm trying not to be super cynical dickhead about it. Sorry. That's my default.
$2,000 and get this instead.
Mm-hmm. So the person that I bought it from.
Yeah, I'd rather want that. First movie, come on.
The person that I sold it to, he sent me an email and he said, hey, I haven't bought on eBay for a long time. I realized that I had the wrong address there. Can you send it this address? I'm like, yeah, no problem. And he goes, thanks. I can't wait. At $187, he was really eager to get this book, which tells me that he's younger because the old address was his parents' address that no longer was good for. He moved out, so he's in his early 20s, right? He's younger. Maybe he hasn't been collecting comics that long. Maybe he hasn't been collecting comics at all, and he's just coming through the TV show. And doesn't know the price, sees this book skyrocketing, fell in love with this TV show, which I think is a great TV show. And, it might not be somebody who just like is blindly grabbing at comics. It might be somebody who just, this is the first comic they're getting. Because he says he hasn't bought anything on eBay in years. And he seemed really happy to be getting this. And I didn't feel too guilty selling it because I've spent plenty of money on other people's comics in my day. But, I did feel that twinge of, who the heck is paying for this? But if this is the customer and this is not a comic book fan of 20 years, this is some guy who came in through the TV show, that's a new thing, Yeah. And we all know that, Dusty, and I don't disagree with you at all. I'm just trying to not automatically paint all these people who are paying ridiculous money as just speculators who are dumb, because that's like the easy answer. And after my second beer, I'll go back to that. But I'm trying to give them credit now.
I would think if I'd have to pinpoint it a little more, it would probably be as a result of, as you were saying, they're not experienced collectors that are paying this $200 for a book that you could, up until last week, find it for about $5. Is it really $100 book? Will it be a year from now? I'm looking at this the same way as I do Thor 390 at the release of Avengers Endgame. That weekend, that book where Cat picked up Mjolnir, you saw that jump to about $150. Today, more than a year later, $30 or so.
Right.
Was it always a $30 book? No, it was a $5 book for the longest time until a movie similar to this.
Are you talking about the Fear itself where Cap picks up, or are you talking about 390?
390.
Okay. Got it.
390 is the Cap, right?
So what's the thing about this book? I hear you keep talking about this one.
Oh, so that one is the first
costume
cameo.
party.
Yeah, it's a costume party. They're not really the actual characters, but they're cameo first appearances of Thor and Lady Thor.
And Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Oh,
There
it is. There it is. There she is.
Nice.
I need that book so bad.
This one the second, isn't it, as well?
Yes.
Oh,
So I think it's like a bit of a trifecta here, you know?
Mhm.
Very
I
nice.
love the edges by
Very
the
nice.
Maybe I'm going to send these out to Tyler soon to get them graded as well. Clean and press.
Beautiful.
Guys, is this a banger?
Yeah, those are bangers. I got that ASM 9, but I don't have that Spider-Verse.
Warning.
Same.
Warning.
Oh no.
Warning.
Hold on to your
The
butt.
Spider-Verse is one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little
Uh-oh.
and
Oh.
he's playing with the tiny little
So
chick.
cute.
Wait, you're here for comic books, you dumb asshole! It puts the little shit in the basket. It puts the little shit in the
Oh, pink suit. Pink suit gone. That's right, pink suit.
Yeah, I got this. I got all of these for cover price the week they came out.
That's awesome, man.
I got
That's
the
great.
whole series. I got the other one as well. I think it's number 1, the one with the first appearance of the spider or whatever it says.
Spider.
Can't remember. I also got that as well.
Oh,
Spider bomb.
Nice. I'm expecting my second one in soon. But so
Oh yeah, that's another one I want to.
there's the thing.
Original Sin was one of my favorite stories.
Talk to me and put that back on because that's interesting. But the boat people is funny, right? Spec has killed the aspect of collecting comics to enjoy them. I really feel for new collectors, any Marvel comic could be a key, but only for a short period of time.
Yes.
Right? West Coast Avengers 45. Nothing is new in there except for the color of a character.
Right.
And that will never reach heights. People will get that like, buyer's remorse a year from now, a month from now, and it will drop down and settle at a $30 or $40 book for a long period of time. Until you get first appearances, like true first appearances. If a book is not Golden Age, not a hot Silver Age book, I can't think of many Copper, Bronze, or Modern that are not first appearances that are really strong over $100 keys. Like you come up with a good key because of an event, right? Iron Man wearing the gauntlet was for a tiny period of time.
Yep.
Was a key.
There you go.
That's
She's a beaut.
Right?
That's a beaut.
Otherwise, they're just specialty comics and specialty collectors. They're not going to last the test of time. I don't believe.
You know what's a good example right there? You know, Tacoma, you've been collecting comics since the 90s, right?
80s, yeah.
Okay, so you were there during the last speculator bubble.
I actually missed that. I stopped, but I understand it.
Okay. So, there was a period of time when, and, it was really driven by, I think at the time, 3 companies, right? Dark Horse, to a lesser extent, but Image and Valiant, your number 1 and number 2 culprits of driving that speculator bubble. And, there was a time I remember people going in and they would buy 2 copies of every Valiant book. Didn't matter what book they'd buy 2 every single time. Oh, there she is. That's a nice one. Wow.
Nice.
And that's for $5.
And that's a good deal. And you would have people who were doing that. You'd have people buying 5 copies of every first issue from Image and Valiant, and all of those books today. While they were very popular for a period of time, like see, that's a good one. I missed out on that. Like look at Spawn #1. You can get a high grade Spawn #1.
I didn't get one
for like $20.
I didn't get one.
And there was a time when Spawn #1 was a $150 book all day long.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's some difference. There's some economies and scale differences between a Spawn #1 and a Defenders 27 that has the first Starhawk, who's definitely not a very popular character. But there's some differences in the volume of printing there. But I got 3 of them. But anyway, sorry.
One needs to go to her.
I'm working on this. They didn't have one when I was there, but I'm working on this Women of Marvel. It's fucking beautiful, purple covers. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Have you guys heard of? So the Women of Marvel, the hard one to get in.
Oh yeah,
is the Ultimates. America Chavez by Yasmin Putri. That's the one that's hard to get, the Women's Power. I think it's maybe Ultimates 4, but I can't exactly remember. But so I've gotten these different ones. I've gotten Hawkeye. Huh?
That's a great cover.
Yeah. And then Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, #5, Women of Power.
Nice.
This is Scarlet Witch.
Nice.
Don't have that one.
Nice.
Issue 4. This is still $3 or $4 on eBay. This is a Daredevil issue 5 with Elektra. Miss Marvel, I think issue 5 maybe. Yeah, issue 5.
Gorgeous. Oh, I love the Hellcat.
Hellcat issue 4.
Love that Hellcat.
Yeah, and Uncanny Inhumans. This is Medusa. This is Sienkiewicz.
Yes, I love that series.
Man, listen, I'm not totally into chicks tying me up or nothing, but if Medusa wanted to use that hair, I would not tell her no.
So awesome.
Coughing up headphones would be
Can't
like-
be picky.
Look at that.
Hell no.
Is that the litho, or is that the cover? Is that an actual cover?
It's the litho.
It's a litho. I think I have that one. It's a beauty.
This one's an actual cover though.
The only Scotty litho I have is.
God love that Scotty.
Wolverine.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you see the wall.
Final one, Misty Knight.
Ooh.
I just recently got that one. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
you
one.
showed that the other day on Instagram. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Very
that's
cool.
my little. I've got maybe 1 or 2 more on the way in the mail. But yeah. So I'll show other stuff later.
Okay.
Noise.
So if you've got now, lady, do you have a pull list yet? Still
No.
too shy.
I hate commitment.
Commitment issues, right?
Just start a pull list and ask for all the Jen Bartel variants that are coming out, because that She-Hulk is just like 1 of 5. There's a Silk that's coming out next month that's going to be it's going to go, because it's a new Silk #1. It's going to go. It's gorgeous. I got that.
Nice. Oh, and she's gone.
She went away. So something interesting about that one. Now, Stephanie Hans is my favorite author, but can you embiggen me, Rob?
You? I have
I'm
no
big in
idea
the Tacoma.
I wanted that one. They didn't
Very
Oh,
nice.
I've got Kirk. I'll send you one. I got another one coming. I've got a pull list with an online shop because they get
Thank you.
more ratio variants. But if you know Stephanie Hahn's first work for Marvel Comics or any American comic was a cover of Firestar. Very, very similar pose. I mean, I love Stephanie Hahn's my favorite artist, but she does some poses where she kind of copies earlier poses that she's done. And that was the first thing I thought when I saw this one, but I love that cover too. Very nice. While we're here, let's see what Tacoma got for new comic book day.
And Lady back. Or is she?
Yeah, I'm back. But let him show you stuff.
Oh, nice. I did not get that one. That's just a phenomenal cover.
Very nice. That's great.
Beautiful.
So I heard Pocan Joe talking about this read today, Thunderbolts 3.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and got the first two because apparently it was really good.
Dude, I hear Sentry's in it.
Yeah, and Figment. A lot of underused characters.
Yep.
I grabbed this because 1 in 25 for $10. I figured. So my LCS guy, he checked eBay the night before to see what the ratios are doing, and that's how he prices them. Apparently, the ratios on this are not like jumping through the roof. I figured for $10, it's worth a try. They mentioned Tacoma in here. There's a secret weapons facility just outside of Tacoma. So,
all right, that's cool.
Gotta have that.
Anybody read it yet?
No, I haven't read any. I'm 3 weeks behind. I got to read this stack from the last 2 weeks before I read this.
I was just Berserker, and then I put it the fuck back because I said I'm not spending $5 on that bullshit.
I just look at it. I'm hoping it's well written because either it's
good job, buddy. I have one
$2,000 dud. Go ahead, Tacoma.
Right, could be.
What
this,
like
I want that book too.
This is a great series. The Dreaming Waking Hours. This is G. Willow Wilson who started Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Just writing another story with a new character in like the dream pantheon of the Dream of the Endless and Desire and Death and all them. It's got some new characters in that whole pantheon, and this woman who's trying to become an English professor, and her baby got stolen into the dream world and all this crazy stuff. I'm loving it. I love Nick Robles' art. I just love playing in this world. I think that the first Dreaming series that came out of Neil Gaiman's Sandman, kind of 2017, 2018 was phenomenal too. Really, really kind of enjoying that. I like this better than this. This one is supposed to be like the kiddie one, the IDW High Republic Adventures. It's not that serious, but I think this is a better written comic because it's earnest, right? And like it comes through because they're trying to be earnest. This one, they're so careful to get the right style. And I didn't read issue 3, but issue 2 just had these two twins who were super hokey like Padawans, and I kind of didn't dig it. So there's
super hokey Padawans.
Weird Padawans, yeah, twins.
But isn't someone supposed to go over to the dark side in issue 3?
I'm sure somebody does. I would guess it's Skier, but I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. He's the Trandoshan.
They're the worst.
Yeah,
the worst.
But they look cool.
They're so off.
Do you have any more?
How you going with your bone?
Trying to destroy the world.
How you going with your bone run there, Rob?
My what run?
Bone. We've got a couple of bones.
Are those the original comic? No, those are the Image. Do you have the original comic ones? Like, yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, my students love that.
Do you need these, Rob? I can send these to you if you need them. These are the only 3 that I have.
I never really got into Bone. I have the fully reprinted trade paperback in black and white and in color, but I don't have a single issue.
I thought you were collecting them all.
Maybe I was at one point, but I think I only had such a scattered amount of them that I knew that I'd probably never wind up getting a first issue. And I probably just wound up saying, here you go, Jay Blitz. But that Fuck Fairyland, every issue except for like the last 2.
Ooh.
Do you have the issue 1 variant?
I have 1, both. I still need, I think, like 16, 17, 18.
That series was so great. And
I need a last.
Shattered. Why am I against it? I'm reticent to put $5 into something that
Nice.
That's the Lemire cover.
just don't want to.
Very nice.
I'll buy the trade if it's good.
Actually, I got not to step on Wax showing comics here.
Nice.
But something I do have to bring up. Oh, that's a fucking awesome.
Wow.
Variant on that.
Wrap around too.
Oh, that's pretty as shit.
You're making us want things.
Here's the thing about Berserker.
Lois wraparound too? No way.
Berserker is a book there's my man right there. Berserker is a book that initially was funded. Boom went to Kickstarter to fund buying. Oh shit! To fund the book, and what they did was they sold the collected editions. All right, through Kickstarter, and they did it was a stupid amount of money, like $500,000 or $750,000 in sales through Kickstarter on Berserker. Now, which makes sense. Keanu fucking Reeves' name is on it, and that's a good one right there. But then, they funded through Kickstarter, which is really a program or a platform designed for people who wouldn't be able to get their books made through traditional publishing. And then Boom comes out with the single issues. And guess when you get your collected edition of Berserker?
After the single issues?
After I buy every single issue and read the complete story, you get to pay for the book you bought months before it came out. So, they did it with Berserker, then they did it. Then they did it again with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So, you did it with one property that was, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that was not my thing, but obviously a huge global hit. You don't have a problem selling the Power Rangers comic, is what I'm saying. Fuck and hell, that's cool. I like that one.
It's one of my favorite comics ever. This is like the history of System of a Down in a comic book.
Oh, I love it. And then you had another book that was Keanu Reeves' name on it. Neither of these books were going to have trouble getting funded, and they used a platform that, maybe they brought some people to it, new customers to it.
Oh, I like it.
Either way, sorry, I'm yabbering.
I hear you.
Just to let everybody know, I'm on my third Jack and Coke for the night, so the fact that I'm completing sentences is good.
Astonishing. But no, I'm kidding. We all know that we're fluid, as you told me.
I didn't back that Kickstarter for that exact reason, and I usually back most of Matt Kint's Kickstarters. But,
Same.
Yeah, I just didn't think he needed to do the Kickstarter, especially with Keanu's name attached to it. Definitely wasn't fair to anyone else on the platform.
Right.
Since we're talking about speculation now, there was another book that came out today, and it was from Bad Idea, and I'm sure none of us got it here because I think there's only 150 to 200 stores that are carrying this damn title. And last year it was Hero Trade #1. It dropped to some of these stores. The stores that got it went, well, this isn't Avengers or Batman, and probably threw it in the trash, only to find out from Comic Tom later on that weekend that, oh my God, this is a $1,000 book. So here comes the new issue. It's written by Matt Kint and it's called ENIAC. One released to about 150, 200 shops today. Did anybody get it out there watching? Please let us know in the chat. How is it? Is it good? Is it worth it? How much did you get it for?
Here's the thing. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, no stores in Australia that I know of are getting the Bad Idea comics, and I've checked. I've been ringing up, trying to, because there's a couple of Matt Kint ones that I really want, and they're just not coming to Australia.
Here's the problem with Bad Idea. I don't know if things have changed because they might have changed. But they purposefully don't want to sell their comics. It sounds like I'm making a joke, but I'm really not. So let me tell you how many places in the state of New Jersey. All right, now listen, I'm in New York. For those, none of you in New Jersey, so I'm going to talk some mad shit real quick. We think of New Jersey as our toilet here, okay? We hit the flush on the toilet, and it ends up in New Jersey. If you're from New Jersey, I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. All right, I'm just being honest. Right. Florida is the toilet of America. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why there's so many Florida man stories, And so here, New Jersey. Now, listen, even though New Jersey's our toilet, I got mad respect for people in Jersey. It is hard to always be angry like people in New Jersey. Like that's commitment. All right. Now, if you lived in New Jersey, you'd probably always be angry too. But that's commitment. You're like, fuck it. I'm gonna live here in New Jersey where it fucking sucks. I'm gonna be pissed off all the time, and that's just gonna be my fucking life. Okay. And so in the state of New Jersey, they got 6 comic shops that have bad idea comics. 6 in the whole state. Of I don't know, some large number of people. In the state of New York, okay. Now, we got, really there's, and listen, if you're a New Yorker, you know this. We got 2 very blue areas on either end of the state. One is the island, the other is upstate, okay? And everything else is a sea of fucking red. Okay, I'm talking politics here. Everything else is a sea of very conservative and rural, and but in those 2 areas of blue, you've got like 9 million fucking people. Okay, there's a lot of fucking people. All right, and the rest of the red, like
at a map, it's a tiny little dot of blue, but that tiny little dot of blue represents like 9 million people.
Right,
a giant swath of red, it represents like
12.
Maybe 1,000.
The rest, right. It's very they're very empty areas. But despite that fact, in those 2 blue areas, Kirk, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's loud. Despite those two blue areas got a shit.
Sorry, my window's open.
Okay. They got a shit. I'm pontificating here, goddammit. They got a shit fuck ton of people in these 2 blue areas. They got 13 fucking stores in the whole state that sell bad idea comics, and one of those motherfuckers is closed already. So they got 12 stores in the third or fourth most populous state in the whole of the United States. They got 12 stores that carry their comics. So these motherfuckers don't want to sell their fucking comics. That's clearly the fucking problem. All right.
Hey, if you want it, but just like how Dusty Brick Brown was saying earlier before, they might price their way out of us actually wanting them. If it gets to a certain point, I'm not going to want it anymore. Something's Killing the Children is a great example for me, anyhow. I know that it's a super huge popular book right now, but it's going for about $200 plus just for the first issue. The other night, I think I was watching JB and a few others talking about this book. There it is. I'm sure it's fantastic. I'm sure it is. But oh my God, somebody just said that they paid about $460 some odd for a full run, and the first issue is the second print.
Never. I will wait years for that book to go down. Years.
There's one of my
That's why I'm
favorite artists.
Really
I love this dude, Ramon Villalobos's artwork. All right, Ramon's done a lot of stuff. I think the last thing that I was buying him on, like as a regular series, was Border Town, which was one of the Vertigo relaunch titles. And unfortunately, the writer turned out to be like
an asshole,
a scum fucker, and eat a dick, Escobar. And so unfortunately, the book got canceled because Ramon and Tamara, the colorist, stepped away. They're like, yeah, we ain't working with that individual. So I haven't been able to buy a lot from him. But everything I've ever seen, if Ramon Villalobos' name is on a book, it's a pickup, man. It's a flat out pickup. I don't care. It could be about fucking ponies and rainbows and fucking clouds and grass. That actually sounds like a badass book. But if that was what it's about, it could be about fucking trains. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying a book that's got Ramon Villalobos' name on it.
You can see it. My hands were up. I didn't touch that thing.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm really going. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
So I noticed that new books came out today. Does anybody want to show some books? Hey, Tacoma, did you get some new books today?
I just showed them last time.
Just showed them? Yeah. Whack, you showed comics, but you didn't get any new ones today, did you?
No, I just had some light bangers to show you, some bangers and mash. That's about it.
All right.
These are the books I showed you.
Yeah, man.
Both on the High
We
Republic.
still haven't got the shops, the comics in Australia since you guys were all snowed in. Like, still
I
waiting
got
on
other
that
books
shit.
to show.
Oh,
Right.
always open for things to be seen.
Stephanie Hall.
I got a nice big haul today myself, actually. Ooh, look at that.
And some of
That's a
y'all
nice
Cover. What the? I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, that's cover B.
Did anybody read it? I finished it.
This is cover C.
C, there you go. And you got the very
That is sick.
You're a C cover.
Was it
I
a good
also-
read? Have you read it yet?
This, no, I have not.
I read it.
I
read it. It's
How was
good.
it?
It's good. It was really, really good. Also, another book that got.
a lot more.
This is from like last week or the week before, but I had not seen. I had not seen the Noto variant, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get this bitch." I love me a Pegasus.
That is sick. Issue 1 was great. I need to get 2 and 3.
I needed issue 3. I have Scumbag 1 and 2. They just happen to have the C cover, which is
It's nice.
And
cover.
she's gone.
She was showing a book, and then it's on. As soon as she comes back, we will let her show the rest of her books because it is her opportunity. Hopefully, she'll come back soon instead of update.
There's this, and there's this, and there's that.
Let's see what you have in the meantime.
Is he looking?
Who?
Is looking for books? I have books to show.
There she is.
Do it.
it senses my fire and it then turns me off.
That's an analogy for my entire life right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
same. Always. Me and you, Miracleman.
Yeah, buddy.
So this was a B cover from a while ago. And I told myself it sat on the so it's Marvel Actions 1. This is a kitty thing, but it sat on the what do you call it, shelves for like 3 or 4 weeks. And I said, you know, if it's still here, I'm gonna get it because I really like it. And it's just a rad B cover. And yes, I'm shallow. I do what I want. It's America. So, oh yeah.
I do what I want.
Also, these came in the mail today. This lot right here, I got off of eBay for $10.
What is an
And-
eBay?
I don't
I
know.
see the first issue there.
For $10.
Let's see it.
And so for it said Hawkeye lot, and because of that, it's not specific, and they didn't really know what they had. I'll show you what they had.
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Beautiful.
$10 for this entire lot. First print,
Oh,
matte fraction.
She's
They
pretty.
didn't know what they had, and so I took advantage of that
Oh.
no.
Nice.
in that lot as well. Hawkeye and
I
Mockingbird.
see it. I want to read the series one day. The heroic.
Number 2.
I read any of that.
Number 3. They said it was like the Marvel's universe's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Number 5. So got that entire row. $10 on eBay.
That's sweet,
You guys
man.
know- you got to be vigilant, and you can take advantage of people's inability to accurately label a lot. And so if you go to just Avengers lots, you will find treasure troves, my friend. You're welcome.
Very nice. Very nice.
Exploit
So
the ignorant.
am I imagining it? I mean, they're facing the wrong opposite ways, but it just felt like there
No,
was
it's
some.
essentially the same.
It's the same energy.
That's a
Very
nice
much
way of
so.
saying it.
Same
This
energy.
was her first cover for Marvel, and this is her most recent cover for Marvel.
They're
that came
mirror
out.
images, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool if they were connecting covers and she didn't tell anybody.
In chemistry, what they call molecules that are mirror images of one another, that's chirality.
Yeah, chiral centers. That's Breaking Bad.
It's true.
This is the X-Men. They're a popular comic.
I know
I
them.
never have good quarter or 50-cent bins. Sometimes I got good 50-cent bins, but this was in just the half price bin.
No
So I got
way.
this nice run of the most recent X-Men, first High Summoner,
For 50
first
cents?
Horde Culture,
Oops, what just happened?
Horde of Culture. Nothing but a cool cover.
Thanks, Arizona.
Nothing but a cool cover.
Very cool. Oh yeah, I love this one.
That's
Origin
badass.
Nimrod. I've only read the ones of these that were part of X of Swords, so I'm actually excited to get the whole thing.
That's
This
my
is
favorite one. in this
this
You
is-
found those in the 50-cent bin?
No, I don't have 50-cent bins. These are all just half cover. So two
Oh,
bucks.
okay. That's still really good.
Check it out. That's awesome.
Ooh,
Somebody posted this today.
yeah, that's a
It's
whole
beautiful.
17 and
Because
18. So I've got 1 through 12 and 17 and 18 now. So
Nice.
that was a cool pickup.
They've got the
that one just come out today?
Pluto
Or last
18
week?
variant at my LCS, but I just don't care about it.
I think the X-Men 19 came out last week. This week was Hellions. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like Marvel was very light this week.
Yeah.
It was a light week. It was a light week for Big Two.
I got 3 weeks worth of books already, but no.
It was a light week for Big Two.
Mr.
was a-
Miracle or Miracle Man, have you shown your books yet?
No.
Show them. Show
Let's
them.
do it.
Do
You wanna
it.
see?
Miracle Man
Yeah.
time.
Let's
All
get
right,
it
see
done.
it.
all right, listen. So I got a lot. I got a lot. So I'm gonna show you. I got a delivery today, and I got my weekly pickups. So here's my weekly pickups. Of course, like everybody else, I got me some Berserker #1 there. Looks interesting enough. And here's that Noctera #1. Watch out, kids. There's a secret variant. Ooh, I didn't get it.
No way.
There's I finally. I didn't get my Scouts Honor 2 before. I don't know how I missed it, but there we go. David Pepos, homie.
Good.
That's our dude right there. There's Avengers 43.
Hey,
I just listen. I want to tell you guys. I know a lot of people haven't been buying it. The Walking Dead Deluxe. Do me a favor. Next time you're in the shop, ask your LCS owner. Hey, how's that Walking Dead reprint selling? Bet you they tell you it's down to like 1 or 2 copies on the shelf.
I'm
And
picking up for Rufo right now. That and Firepower.
for those of us who know what that means, start picking up Walking Dead Deluxe.
Especially once they start introducing Michonne.
Right now it's dropping down to real low. My shop, he's got a couple people on pre-order, but he's picking up 1 for the shelf. That's it. So that means interest has started to dry up. Maybe that's anecdotal. That's one store. I plan on making the rounds this weekend and just asking around, see how it's doing.
Although
my
my
store's
shop
been-
wound up picking up all of the second prints of 1 through whatever issue they're at right now because
Right.
they're all these face things. What
Right.
were you saying there, Lee?
Huh?
Whack?
Lee,
What?
whack.
Sorry.
Whack.
Good.
What'd you say,
Sorry.
buddy?
I was going to say my store, my local comic book store has been saying that the Walking Dead Deluxe Edition's been like the highest seller.
Really? All right. So my anecdotal evidence might mean both Jack and shit. So we'll have to find out. Ask everybody. You got a homework assignment. Everybody in the chat, go to your LCS in the next week and ask them how is their The fuck book was I talking about? How is their Walking Dead Deluxe doing?
Things are usually a bit upside down in Australia, though, so it makes
true.
sense that it's selling more here.
Your guys' toilet bowl water goes this way, right?
No.
Oh, no, it's
No,
this way.
your guys' toilet water goes that way.
Yours goes this way. Right. They got Australia's so weird, guys. They got upside down toilet water. All right.
It's so good.
Nice.
After the show, we have to talk.
Let's watch toilets together.
Right? Oh man, can we do that? So there's Thunderbolts 2. Here's Thunderbolts 3. I got the first one, which was okay, but then I skipped number 2, and then I saw 3 came out. I was like, well, I got to look at this cover at least, and I flipped through it, and I saw. Dude, Sentry is in it, and last time they saw Sentry, his body was ripped in half. You see how he's ripped his stuff? Yeah. He is ripped in half. They fucking got him duct taped together and shit, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I can't wait to read it.
Literally
duct taped together. Now this was the first week for DC since Generations, whatever they called it, Shattered, Forged. I don't know what the fuck they called it, but you know what book I'm talking about. This was the first week of the new launch titles. So I got Suicide Squad 1, which was awesome. Definitely setting up a bunch of stuff that happened in Future State. Listen, this is probably like my favorite group ever. You never get a title for them. Crime Syndicate #1.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Now you get 6 issues.
Yeah, I get 6 issues. I'll fucking take them. I wasn't sure on this one, but the art was great. Like, check this shit out. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to drop this shit. Look at that art.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. So Swamp Thing #1 there. There's a variant cover.
The cover is really, really nice this issue.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that. He's like a swamp monster. I don't know if
I like the interior more than the cover. That today.
What was that, Lee?
I said I like the interior more than the cover. To be
honest. Yes, but the cover, I still like the cover, but I did like the interior more. This is actually one where I like the cover a little bit more than I like the interiors. Nothing against it. It's just not my style. It reminds me of like the young adult novels, which is cool. Again, they're just not made for me. And it's Sensational Wonder Woman #1.
All these new first issues with DC, they might think it's a jumping on point for readers, but for me, after most of these first issues, it's jumping off for me.
Yeah, a lot of people are there, man. And then I got the variant for Infinite Frontier. Look at this. Look at this nice Wonder Woman.
What is this Infinite Frontier thing that's going on?
It's basically them. It's a money grab. They basically explained this already. It's anything can happen, and you can do anything.
Didn't we just do Future State though?
Right, but that's just it. The idea behind Future State was showing you that, look, there's all these different possibilities that could come up. And, if Infinite Frontier is just like, hey, guess what? There's all these different possibilities that could pop up. We're like, yeah, we fucking got it. You told us, yo. We don't need another $7 book. Of course, my sucker ass bought it.
But everything matters. But we're not going to tell you what that everything is.
All right, so now I'm going to go really fast because I got a shit ton left here. All right, so here I got this little. My brother ordered me a couple of books, and then I was going to comic shops. I was busy this weekend, but I did make time to hit a couple shops up just to get a little enjoyment for myself, and I got that variant cover with Red X on it for the Future State Teen Titans, and a shit ton of new books from smaller press publishers. Here from Source Point Press, Apocalypse Girl. Pretty cool, right? That's cool, right? And then
in the world.
From Scout Comics, here's Black Cotton.
I gotta read that.
Which is basically, what if racial roles in America were reversed? Black cop kills a white woman.
Wow.
Cool, man.
Powder.
Yeah, you know what? It's like, what was that John Travolta movie back in the day?
Powder.
No. White Man's Burden.
Yeah.
Huh. Powder was the guy with the psychic abilities and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
He
he
was
could
very
like go on his
busty.
time.
Yeah.
Electrocuted.
Yeah. Satanica
Oh,
is great,
that was
Ace.
a great
Satanic is
movie.
great. Black Friday #1 from Black Caravan. So this is a
sick cover.
right. That's why I got it. The idea is this guy goes and gets he gets a job at like a Walmart, and then like it's Black Friday and like some evil thing is unleashed on Black Friday in the store. It's fucking crazy. Then I picked up the other cover for By the Horns because that's just fucking cool. I just love that cover. I had one already, but I grabbed it. Now here's a couple of oddballs that nobody else I don't think got. I'm willing to bet nobody
Talking about us again.
Source Point Press, Damned Cursed Children #1. Okay. Now here's the premise of the book, guys. Anybody ever read The Crossed?
Oh yeah.
This is The Crossed, but only if they were toddlers.
Crossed is a fucked up, not quite zombie story of people raping and tearing limb from limb, viscera,
Murder
guts.
people.
I'm good.
It's murder porn. It's murder porn. There's nothing sexual in this because they're toddlers, but they instantly look at that
So
like little kid murdering, little kids murdering adults. I got that Deep Beyond, and I got that peach. Judah Rad. There's that peach cover there. Gotta love
That's
that.
a nice cover.
Right? And then I got my Department of Truth. I got this, 5 and 6, I think. I was a little bit behind there. I found these. I don't know why. I wasn't picking them up. This is Crossed, but with toddlers. Right, man? Right? Look at that. I love that Department of Truth. Here's another one from Black Box Comics. Devil's Dominion. Look at that shit.
What?
Oh, look at that. You showed the cover and we're still live.
Right? Heavy #5.
Oh,
I'm getting behind here. I got that Hollow Heart. I was a little bit behind there. I missed the first issue of Philadelphia, so I grabbed that $1 reprint. I already had this Lady Death Blasphemy Anthem, but look at that.
That's cool.
That's a good one, right?
Pretty sure
Next,
wants that.
right. That's what you call a headlights cover, gang. Post Americana, I got #2 and #3.
It's a good series.
Actually
up to date.
Somehow I missed the first one of this, but this is called The Recount, which is a government. I don't know. I haven't fucking read it because I missed the first one somehow. I just got the second one. I don't know how the hell I did that. This is Redemption. This is another post-apocalyptic tale. That's from AWA Upshot. Yo, y'all check this fucking cover out. Sweet Downfall from Scout.
That is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Reminds me of more colorful Little Bird.
Yeah.
Is it the same artist?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know who it is.
Casey Parsons.
Stefano Cardacelli. Sounds
I have to
Italian.
go find Little Bird to tell you.
Then I got Tarna #2. Last Tarakian. And for our homeboy Stoney, we got Villainous #4 and Villainous #5.
Yeah.
And still going. Year 0, issue #4. Fucking loving this, man. Like, I know a lot of people got zombie fatigue, but I'm just fucking loving it. It's fantastic. We only find them when they're dead #5. Yo, y'all remember a book by Rick Remender called Low?
Yeah.
Final issue came out this past month.
Hey, can we stop there and just can we shit on Rick Remender a little bit?
Go for it. Shit on him.
Freaking phenomenal creator. Who I understand he got his TV show Deadly Class. I like the show.
Right.
How long did it take between issue something of 7 to Eternity and then for him to pick it up? 2 years, right?
2 years, man.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's also working on 20 books?
Class.
Yeah.
He is still on a hiatus. I saw a couple issues.
It's solicited. It's solicited for the next month or next, But yeah, it's been a while.
It's just
no one.
I don't know. You owe your creators will say they don't owe their fans anything, right? And I understand that from a point of view, but you owe yourself, I think, something because I'm going to fall off these books if
right.
you make me wait. The impetus to read 7 to Eternity was there was this tight story. Sometimes I had to read an issue 2 or 3 times because it was very dense. The artwork was amazing.
Amazing.
It was a dense story. I don't give a shit 2 years later. There's so many good comic stories. Like, I don't have to read this one or that one. And if you're not going to come out consistently, I'm going to give you up for somebody else. And I just felt like he did that with a bunch of titles. Low, just boom.
Saga.
And the Class took forever. They all just, boom.
Oh, that's cool. You're right.
Don't enlarge me.
I got some back issues yet. I got to show.
Make
and
them big.
I'll move on. I won't take too long. You guys know I like to fucking talk, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much.
What about Saga? It's been on hiatus. We're still waiting for it to come back.
Oh, fuck.
Come back. Otherwise, it's not coming back.
They told us last year it's on its way. They're full of shit.
It's not coming back.
So I gotta wonder if they just had creative differences about where it's going and decided like they can't reach a conclusion.
They keep saying it's coming back, man. I don't know if I buy it, but they keep saying it.
I mean, it's not like I've seen Fiona or Brian K. Vaughan on a lot of other stuff.
Well, Vaughn's doing TV.
Yeah.
And he also got exposed as a bit of a fucking creeper, too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, from what I heard.
I wonder if Fiona's got some issues with that then.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is Vaughn the guy who did DMZ?
No,
that's Brian Wood.
See,
Brian Wood is definitely a creeper. Okay,
ignore me, y'all. I'm drunk.
You almost broke my heart. Like, I know that a lot of men are creepers.
Comics break your heart. Hi, Jen. But that shouldn't break my heart.
I'm sorry. There's a few good ones out there.
I don't know, Comic Zombie. I don't know. Some people do. So anyway, I found some of these digests.
What are you doing?
DC Special Blue Ribbon Digests.
Nice.
Doom Patrol reprints, number 19 there. These have never been cracked. There's the Justice Society of America one. Never opened. This cat, he came in and sold them at the LCS. He said his grandfather collected them. He never read them, though. They're perfect. Here's the Green Lantern with the Alan Scott cover.
You know what? You're perfect.
That's true. That's what I say every time I look at myself after I get out of the shower.
I know. I bet you do.
I had to print it on the mirror, so I don't.
Grecian God, you.
Oh God, that's not true.
You're all perfect, just the way you are.
Mini Comics, Atari Force Mini Comics. This is Atari Force Volume 1. Okay, and then like with the regular size ones, that's Volume 2. Issue 4 of this is like next to impossible to find, but I got 2 and 3 here. And then real fast. I'm just going to show you the creme de la creme. I don't know if I said that. I think I just said the cream of the cream. So this is from Atomica Press. This is the A1 True Life Bikini Confidential. And let me tell you a little something about this. First of all, Adam Hughes cover.
Really?
Adam Hughes cover.
What year?
1998.
Maybe not Arizona.
I'll have to double check. But here's the thing. First of all, this is a mature reader's book. Okay?
No shit.
And there's a whole thing of Betty. Listen, I'm not going to show you because we might get kicked off again. But let me just say,
I'm imagining it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Bush. Okay?
Oh.
And let me show you some of the names on this book. Brian Bolin, Alan fucking Moore, Mark Schultz, Bob Burden, Alan Davis. Like, how many adult books with nudity do you think Alan Moore and fucking Brian Bolin and Alan Davis, obviously Adam Hughes has, but how many books do you think that they worked on that were basically porn comics?
Infinitely many.
It's called Penthouse Comics. It exists, and
right.
check it on eBay.
Find it, love it. And now, so I found that at my new little honey hole, and this guy has got like stuff that's crazy rare. Y'all know Evil Ernie, right? Brian fucking Bolin, Judah. Y'all know Evil Ernie. Evil Ernie, right? Thanks, Robo. I knew you'd get it, homie. Evil Ernie Polito, he did, in the 90s. He has his Coughing comics now, but, or he doesn't own Evil Ernie anymore. Dynamite bought it. But back in the day, he did them at Chaos Comics. And before that, he did them at Malibu at an imprint called Eternity, I think it was. So here we have the original black and white Evil Ernie Youth Gone Wild series. This is his first appearance series. It's the trade from motherfucking Malibu comic graphics itself.
Nice.
Is that a first print of the
Yes,
trade paperback?
It is indeed a first print of the original trade from Malibu. So first of all, if you find anything Evil Ernie from the Malibu line, it's next to impossible.
It's like a $200 trade.
Yeah, it's never been opened.
Oh,
until now.
Until now, right? But I opened it, but it was there's another one there. I'm thinking I'm just gonna buy it. You know what I bought this for?
$10.95. God damn it!
That was a good find. Now I found this, which is fucking badass. That was $1. There you go. Ace, we'll talk. Here's Sensational She-Hulk 2.
Yes, please.
And 5. Those were $1 pickups. This is weird. Look at this. This is from 1985. It was an Epcot Center giveaway.
Nice.
Universe of Energy. How depressing.
Right?
With Exxon.
Presented by Exxon.
Oh, man.
To be fair, if it was the 1980s and you were going to Disney and your parents said, we're going to Epcot, you'd go from like, hey, it's Disney. You're going to Epcot. Oh.
Right. You would like Disney right on Epcot. Shit.
Man. Quick, can I just say, don't go to me, but don't go to me. Go back to him. But I want to talk for 2 seconds.
Talk.
There are some publications in Nature that I just recently read about analyses done. There's rare earth metals. Rare earth metals, isn't that ironic? On the moon and on Mars, and that they've already done on Mars extraction of the rare earth metals from rock there. And so they're looking for these earth metals that are for use for semiconductors to go green, and they would be extracting them from space. That's wild and a hard one, and you wouldn't be corrupting the earth. So anyways, back to you, Rob.
Well, from a scientific angle, isn't there also a planet that's basically made of diamond that would be worth more than 10,000 times of the planet Earth's finance?
No.
That sounds awesome. Can we have that planet?
But then that would make diamonds worthless.
Which they really are already.
Our civilization start mining.
All right.
If there's nobody to wear it.
All right. I'll finish real fast. 6 more.
That's what he said.
That is amazing now.
X-Men Alpha. Look at that chrome.
Girl.
Another dollar bin.
Shiny.
Here, I got this for cover price. This is the first issue of Sandman, but it's the DC Millennium edition.
I love those.
They're so
fucking
great.
love those.
They're so fucking great.
To find anymore either.
They're not. They're
They're
getting
hard
harder.
to find and they're pricier now, man.
Yeah.
$20 at the minimum.
Yeah. Little Savage Dragon 96. Here's my boy Jim Ballant and his tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 100. This one's actually kind of tough to come by, number 100 there.
100.
Here is, listen, okay, I'm going to be straight up with you. I got probably 2 long boxes of adult comics, and most of them are shit. All right? Most of them are just shit.
You dirty bird.
And I get them because, you find some creators that, hey, this was their first work, and some of it's an adult stuff. There's 3 series that I would say aren't shit. Bondage Fairies, Alice in Sexland, don't at me, and this one from Larry Wells called Cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's the thing about Cherry. It is shit, but it's good shit. Okay?
It's fun shit.
It's fun. Yes, every cover is a Headlights cover. No, that is not a raised print. Sorry, guys. Oh, my fingernail's filthy. That's good. Shadowhawk Vampirella, again, what we like to call headlights cover. All right, guys. And then, all right, I got two more I'm going to show you.
What? What?
Why?
What were you laughing at?
It was a comic zombies like go back to Lady F.
Why? Was I making a fucking face?
She's doing science porn. I'm doing nipple porn.
It's all porn.
All right, last two I got. This is a Whitman reprint of a Gold Key book. Okay, number 59, final issue. Space Family Robinson's Lost in Space. Look at that! Look at that one-eyed monster. And last but not least, here we have Rom, number 75, final issue.
Dang,
That's
I
sweet.
need that cover in
I
my
just
life.
ordered an issue 31 for $20 because
Whoa.
I didn't realize, holy shit, that
No
was also
way.
the second appearance of Rogue.
Oh no, shit! I didn't realize that.
Dang.
I went high grade,
God,
newsstand.
popped.
Yes, okay, $20, fine.
That's pretty cool, right there, man.
I'm still pretty proud of my. I'm pretty fucking smug about my 50-cent fines today.
You should be.
Absolutely. I don't find anything at 50 cents.
Pretty fucking smug.
You should be smug about them. Those are some badass pickups right there, girl.
Yeah, man.
Drink it in.
We don't get 50 cents. We don't get dollar bins. We don't even get cover price bins. The week after its shit goes on sale, it's like, okay, let's see, $3.99, $5, $4.99, $6.
A dry spell for so long.
She's out here.
We have bored the ever loving shit out of Tacoma. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm done.
He's like,
Meanwhile, Mike is in Australia. What time is it where you're at?
Yeah, what time is it, Lee?
It's 2:24 p.m.
Oh,
yeah. So it's midday for you. And you did a show over the weekend, 24 hours long. You went all the way through it. You raised all the money, $1,500. It went to $1,585 the day of. And then I think last night it got up to about $1,640. So congratulations on the start.
Yeah,
that's great.
Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, it's still active, so you can still go donate if you feel the need to and stuff. It'd be great.
Man,
but we hit our goal.
That's great, man.
It was so cool just because Tyler's so nice. Like, I mean, Tyler's nice, but he's kind of got a little this like naivete to him, and he was like a sleepy koala bear, but he had Maggie. But like it was just so fun when he woke back up and started realizing he's like, oh, we did it. This is good. This is good. He's like, I didn't even think it. But like before that though, it was funny because like he was like, I don't know how to do Postmates or like, the delivery shit. And then he was like, oh, Maggie ordered me a pizza. And he's like, it's great. Like he was eating this pizza that his sister ordered him. Oh, it's a little puppy. Show him, Tacoma. Talk to us.
You'll appreciate this, Lady Fantastic. This is Ruth Biter Ginsburg.
Oh, no way.
Yep, Ruth Biter Ginsburg.
Justice is a bitch. See what I did there?
She's got to go pee, so she's going to say, bye-bye, comic people. Be right back.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
RBG.
Ruth Biter Ginsburg. I fucking love it. Budgie, bitch.
So one of my favorite things that happened over the weekend on the show that went 24 hours, right after Tyler signed off for about maybe 20 minutes or so, he comes back. And when he comes back, it's like this.
No. It's so funny, like he's in a coma.
People are talking at him, and
He like
at
literally
first,
woke up and then got in front of the camera.
to begin with, it was Tyler sucks. Oh no, he's gone. We love you, Tyler. Come back, Tyler. Oh, he's back. We love you, Tyler.
You were just so out of it for a hot minute, but then like I think you kind of got your wits about you, and you're like, "Oh my god, we did it!" When you realize that you met your goal, you like kind of got a little second wind, and it was really nice, and it was just good to see you and Whack, because I mean Whack was getting pretty fucking tired too, and his tum was getting all achy from the coffee. Coffee upsets your. It makes you feel gross.
It does. I'm not a coffee drinker at all, so it's just like
it's heavy on the stomach, man. It's tough on the tongue.
But
for me,
yeah, we did it, and it was a good time. I don't think we don't need to do it again anytime soon. But
yeah,
take a month
off that we did it.
You turned something. I mean, like I was really glad to just be part of it and just see a little slice. As I'm real proud of you, because it's like, man, you know, you see everything shitty on the news and stuff, but you have to like always remember that there are people doing little things in their own way, and there's scales, you know, and so it's like there's good things happening too. And like what you guys was like what you did was a genuinely good thing. I mean, that money is going to really sick kids that just want toys. They just happen to be terminally ill, you know, but they're kids. I don't know.
I'm really glad that we did it, and I'm glad that the charity that we chose, I thought was a really worthy cause as well. And I'm really glad that you and Rob could come in and join us for a while and share some laughs and pull us through the last bit of it there.
Super proud of you guys. It was great. It was really funny too.
The whole show was a banger.
Warning.
I liked the lists. I liked the news updates. All of it.
Holy fucking shit. Look at that fucking book. Oh my fucking god. Look at that fucking book. Oh my god. Look at that book. Jesus.
I like turtles.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
The goddamn good book.
I'm thinking I got to make at least about 10 of those things so that when we do like Pee Wee Herman back from the 1980s, when somebody says a certain word like, that's a banger book. Drop. But yes, that was a great thing that you did. And thank you for having us on for the show. I know that Miracleman wanted to be on. He was in the middle of getting a lot of things taken care of over the week, and he was a bit busy. Kirk, you were trying to get in right at the very end.
That
was
I did. Fault. That was me that was trying to hop on at the end. I had just started delivering some food, and I was like trying to hop on my phone, and it was like, it's full. I was like,
no.
It's all good.
Love.
Next time, Comics on the Mind, text me, Rob, get the fuck off. Gail Simone's trying to reach you. Gotta go. Bye.
I really want. I would really love to get. I'd really love to get the whole Not Near Mint crew on a Whack comic stream at one point, though. That would be a dream come true.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do that for sure, man.
Absolutely.
I'd like to do that, and I'd like to do like news updates and really get.
We're doing all the things for sure.
3 facts, all that shit. You really need to get these people involved. I think they would have some colorful answers, and I think it would enrich everyone's lives.
Let's do it. Let's organize whenever you guys. We usually go live at like Tuesday between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And they got to meet Remy Q too. That dude's pretty fucking funny. He's in and Links, DJ Links, and Payoffs.
Yeah.
You guys got a great crew, man. I really love it. I loved everybody that you guys had going on.
Yeah, we do. We do have some great guests. We do love just getting different people in every week to chat with and get whack with, and just
chat.
Do all the fun things.
get whacked with a lot of dope folks. The fucking Full House. Oh my Christ. That was epic. They do this Full House homage with all the people that they incorporate on their show. That's part of their channel. And made me all sentimental and brought a tear to my hardened tiny heart.
We're gonna be posting a few highlights throughout the week, and that's gonna be
My
one of them.
scientifically calculated heart.
It brought a tear to my heart. That doesn't even fucking make sense, but you know what I meant.
Yeah, but I haven't seen Kirk's books or Rob's books yet.
And it's like 11:40.
Come on, Rob, make it
sorry.
big.
Right to it to save time, because we all probably got very similar books. Oh, except Kirk got something that I don't have there. Well, let's see that.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, what is that?
Oh, that's the Devil Days.
Nice.
Oh, Devil Days. It's an art germ cover. I don't get me wrong. I like the original cover, but I had to get that art germ. Then I got this variant of American Charm. I don't like the face, but
I like
the rest
that
of
one
the rest
better
of the
than the
figure.
Han one, I think.
The head.
Really, I like
the
that
bottom.
one. I want that one. And I'll see what this is about. Everybody told me to get it, so I got it. So I'm gonna read it.
Oh, you got that?
What book is it?
Yeah, I did.
Put that back up.
Is this like sold out? My shop got a bunch.
That's
I've
we,
got a
we,
bunch of
where
them.
were you when you
We
were
were
here? We were
talking
talking
about
about that.
We were all saying
Wow, I was.
how bad idea don't want to sell no fucking comics.
Warning.
That
Warning.
devil just shot up. You can't find it anywhere.
Oh, look at the little kitty.
Stuck up in my mind.
Playing with the tiny little chick. Wait, you're here for comic books, you dumb asshole! It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the
None of us got that book. Oh my God. You have got to tell us if it's any good.
I will. I didn't know that this is the book that everybody was tripping out.
What is it?
I
ENIAC?
saw it in the shop, and I'm like, I'll take that book. Yeah. I'll let you know how it is.
That's
Y'all told me to
dude.
get it, so I got it.
Well, show it so I can believe you, because I don't believe you.
You gotta give Ace a warning so they can look away from the screen before you do that.
Jesus, I believe you. I believe you. Oh my God.
And it's the one with the white border apparently is the first print, and there's another one that you just have it. No one else does. Way to go.
Yeah, there was a white one and a black one.
You got the right one.
No.
Uh,
No. No.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
And this shocked me. I didn't know this was going to come back, but I was hyped. I don't know if anybody reading this.
Bro, I
love
got
this series.
I got the Black History Month variant.
Is that like the intergalactic one?
They
or is
have
that-
one?
No, yeah, I have one. Do you want me to go grab it? You know what? Look it up on
It's a
Google.
regular A cover.
Assholes. No, I'm just kidding.
Just Google it.
Just Google
Here's Thor
it.
12.
Sweet.
I have 3 weeks worth of
I mean,
Okay.
Thor's done now, right?
I think it ends.
Water. I don't know. Is this
Yeah.
Thor
I
ends
thought-
at
it
12,
12?
14.
14.
12?
I didn't get a chance to grab first issue, so here's second print.
Damn, I don't have that one either.
I like that cover.
Haha, it's so good.
Cover. Yeah, I want to read. I heard it was. I'm gonna read it tonight.
Lady, you're covered on
Thanks, Rob.
Welcome.
Thanks, Rob.
I can't wait to read this. I've been loving this. Batman, Catwoman.
It's really good.
It is good.
That's
If
really
anybody
good
got
shit.
issue number 2 of Stargazer, I need issue number 2, and for some reason I can't find it anywhere on the internet. It's sold out everywhere. Here's Savage Avengers. Love this series. Once and Future. Issue number 16. Marauders. I'm so far behind in X-Men. It's not even funny. I can't wait to read this. Issue number 4. King of Black.
There's
Can't wait to
something
read this. Iron Man.
Kirk,
Yo.
there was something that Ace sent to us that I think is from Aftershock. And if you like Once and Future, this reminds you of how good Once and Future was in the first 6 issues, and we'll be talking about that next week. Read that. It's that good.
Nice. I will definitely read that.
I just read the second volume of Once and Future, and I
Can't
thought
wait
it
to
was
read
just
this
as good
Iron
as
Man.
the second.
The story just keeps repeating itself.
I personally like the whole series.
Oh, hey guys, if you guys can find a Department of Truth 6, I can't find one. I have 1 through 5, but I can't find 6.
I'm so far behind. I'll check my LCS and see if they have it.
If not, I can
There's
go to the
Guardian.
Bay. I'll go to the Bay.
The Bay.
Mine has a secret banger. This is one of my favorite indies.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Amateur.
I got 1 through 5 of that, and I haven't
It's
read it yet.
really
Hey,
great, dude.
hey, Kirk, do you have Bitter Root?
What's up?
Do you have Bitter Root?
No, I was bidden for it on eBay and I lost it. But it's a series I want to read.
I found
If
an
I don't
issue.
get the single issues, I'm gonna get.
I
You
found
got
an
an issue what?
I found an issue 1, like a B
Oh, nice.
cover. Magnola. Sorry, I just turned it off just because like
I got both my issue 1 signed by Walker, but I want to get the movie variants for that. The Do the Right Thing and the Purple Rain.
Oh, you're going to be paying out the ass for those.
What's that?
You're going to be paying out the ass for those.
Well, that's why I don't have them yet, because I refuse to pay that much. But yeah, those are beautiful.
unless you get White Vision money.
Okay, so
White Vision
my
money.
White Vision money just went
White
to a
Vision-
$200 Star
White
Wars
Vision
mystery
money.
box.
What did your White Vision money go towards?
To a
Star Wars.
$200 Nemesis Prime Star Wars mystery box.
Oh.
I knew it was with the Star Wars. It was Star Wars.
I probably have all the books unless I get like the grand prize, so I will probably just turn around and sell all the books. But it's money gone.
Why are you so nerdy?
I can't help it, man. It's the way my mama raised me.
Yeah.
Was your mom into comics and stuff?
No, my parents were English and they raised me in Long Island, New York, with all these
Yeah, but-
rich like suburbanites, and I didn't know how to like interact. So I just
So were
became
they?
a nerd.
Tell us about it. Tell us about like
Right.
why
The
they were-
first movie I remember seeing in the movie theater with my parents took me to was Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Right. So
That's
the humor I was raised on. So I was the kid in high school who went through the hallways with 2 empty halves of coconut and his friend like hopping behind him while I'm clanking them together, thinking like, everybody's in on the joke. And of course, the only person on the joke is the friend that's hopping behind me. Everybody else is looking at me like I'm a little strange.
All right, that's funny.
Do you know what I asked for my Christmas present for my junior year and junior year was like the Monty Python entire series on
Nice.
DVD.
I got that at Half Price Books a year or 2 ago.
So
and then I sold it once I realized I could watch it all on Netflix.
yeah, I mean, but this was in times before that. But yeah, okay. I guess I know why we're friends now.
There you go.
Well, and we're both gingers. We
And
gotta stick together. We have no souls.
I was never a ginger, but that's okay.
Oh, I thought you were ginger.
There's a little bit in the beard. There was never any in the hair.
Shut up, Miracleman. And then Tacoma, I'm sorry, I haven't seen a lot on the thing. I just seen the thing,
There isn't a lot to see, and you won't.
And I made an assumption that the thing here matched the thing there.
Hey, in all the sexual harassment work videos, you could get in trouble for assuming it's rapes.
She was basically saying
commentary.
She was basically saying she thought your curtains matched your carpet.
Yeah, I could sue her for sexual harassment.
Chin carpet.
You know what? That has its own implications, lady.
Upholstery.
Be careful, or you're going to be on my
Your
next
drapes
show.
match your upholstery.
So
Listen, go ahead.
I have 8 issues left to complete the 1977 Star Wars run.
Oh, that's great.
One of them is issue 6. Jeff Silversmith was going to sell it to me, but he realized it had a rip. So he's like, I'll just give you a free one.
Oh.
Discovery Bay Comics hit me up with 3 of the issues I need. One of them was Star Wars 6. He says, this one's free. It's in crappy condition.
Nice.
So I have 2 crappy condition issue 6 comics, but I need to get 8 one. I have been crushing on some of these crush covers, though. Kind
Do you know who Crush
I
Cover
want her
was?
first appearance. Yeah.
This
I'll
is
tell you,
23 and
she's awesome.
24, or this is 22 and 25. Her first appearance is 21, and like the giant size special.
Unruly
Did
Simeon.
anybody need the Stephanie Hans Marauders cover? I got an extra.
You have
want
the
it?
regular cover.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have all the- well, I have-
No, this is a variant.
And
Yeah, I'll
Planet
give you some
Comics,
cool
very
stuff.
correct. This has been a very weird show, but I think it's actually been very funny. Maybe. Or maybe we're just trying to train
weird.
wreck. That's why you watch us every week.
I
I've
don't
had a
care.
lot of fun.
Me too.
This is actually a
Oh,
really
good.
thing.
I'll be honest with you. I only care if the people here right now are having a good time. The people in the chat and the people on the show are having a good time. If people come by later and watch it and they're like, "Oh, that was fun. That's awesome. I appreciate every single one of you that do that." But right now, I think we're having a fucking riot.
I'm laughing. That's what I'm laughing.
It's a little controlled chaos.
Because do we really want to be all the way to the point where each and every one of us are just so depressed that we're thinking,
Man, I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Nah.
You know what I
Anybody know
did?
this comic?
You know what I did
What?
today?
Oh.
I fucking ultra centrifuge.
Oh, Gunsmith Cape. I
Viral.
think it's the same creator as Dirty Pair. I love
yeah, it
it.
is the same creator as Dirty Pair. What about your centrifuge?
I think it's the same
Well,
creator.
Kenichi Sonata.
I'm growing up coronavirus, but it's murine hepatitis virus, but it's a coronavirus that only infects mice.
Oh no.
But I'm using it in this fucking experiment to show that N95 masks can be treated with UV light for X amount of time with so much virus on it, and that it would drop the titer of the virus, and you could you could reuse them in areas that are economically
Depressed.
struggling, and in places that are rural. And I spun it down
Oh, nice, Rob.
3 hours at 29,000 revolutions per minute, and you could see a pellet. You could see pellets of virus. That's a
Nice.
fuck ton of virus. I'm just saying. Seeing a pellet of virus is so gratifying. It's like a little child in me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you gave me that.
I like covers. I like covers. I also like virus pellets.
I think that says a lot about you, and I like it. Just so you know, I like
What do
what
you
it
think
says.
it means?
I don't know because I don't want to make guesses, but it says a lot.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I have 3 issues of that Scarlet Witch. How many issues do you have, Tacoma?
I got like 7 of them,
You're
but
an
I
asshole.
can't find them, so I'm just.
Jeez,
I got 4 of them. Sorry, it's endearment.
Any
I
Rick
love
and
you.
Morty fans out there anymore?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with a little the old
First appearance of Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Virus pellet.
Bullet #1. I picked all these up for half price at Half Price Books.
Nice.
And then what is this? This is issue 5, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. This is just stuff to resell and hope that I can get 10% more than I paid for it to a Rick and Morty fan somewhere. I don't know if I was too late for the bandwagon on these guys or what, but somebody's a fan somewhere.
I screwed up about 3 years ago, or no, a little closer to 2, because I know that one of the books I wound up giving away to, and Lady just dropped, because I was just about to talk about her.
Uh-huh.
So way back when I went for like my birthday for Busch Gardens down here in not South Florida, but in Florida, drive on out there. We're driving on home. Heather goes, "Hey, so what do you want to do for your birthday other than comic books?" I'm like, "I want to check out Let Go and see if anybody is selling comics in this rural area." I found a X-Men number, I think it was 104, the Juggernaut cover. He's like, "Yeah, $10 for just this issue." He's like, "No, for everything." Okay. But what he also had in there was a complete run of Rick and Morty from 1 through like 40. But this was not exactly in a city area. This is like at the beginning of the episode, and we were talking about the difference between cities and rural areas. So we drove out to this rural area. Great. I got that X-Men 104. I could have probably gotten that Rick and Morty. But when this guy brought out his long box and sat it down on his front porch, I'm seeing all these teeny tiny little cockroaches go.
I remember when you were talking about that.
I want this X-Men as I'm holding it like this. I want this X-Men.
Yeah, I'll take this X-Men.
I'm good with just this. But we're coming through the Rick and Morty's. You want that? I'm good.
Yeah, I mean,
those books back.
yeah, it's hindsight's 2020, but when you're dealing with La Cucaracha, sometimes it's better just to walk the fuck away. Am I slurring? I feel like I'm slurring. Am I slurring tonight?
I would say that's a hard
If
yes.
You just answered your own question.
All right, you're right. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
No, you're good.
Don't apologize for it. It's just fun.
I don't normally drink
Just roll
to the
it.
point where they're going.
I ain't that bad.
I've been to that point, and I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Here's the last run of comics I got.
Oh, let's see them.
So this is from
Ooh,
the
nice.
God of Thunder run. These were $2 a piece. 14.
No way.
15. Look at that artwork. That's awesome. 16.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
7. Now, the first half of this is like $400. I got the second half of the run from 14 through 25.
Right.
First camera.
I have issue.
This
Run too.
first full appearance of Old Galactus, issue 20.
Always.
I mean, oh my God, are you trying to get the run to that, Tacoma?
No, because it's just too much money, right? It's just
Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
okay.
Because some of the
This is the
issues I already
first-
have, some of those issues I already have, and some of them I don't. And let's talk.
This is the first Thor as All Black, the All Father. Whatever that means. This is a
You're
variant.
the all black all father.
That's what my wife says, right? Galactus becomes Black Galactus, Butcher of Worlds.
Oh my
Oh,
God, I have
ever.
two. I have 2 variants for issue 25.
What is this? This is 24, right? This is 25. Second cameo of Jane Foster as Thor.
Nice.
And back to the beginning. So I've got all those for $2 a piece. I was pretty happy for that. But I'm like, I'm going to read them and sell them because there's no way I can get 1 through 13 for like any reasonable price, you know? Those are 2 of those books are like $150 books. and the
Oh, you
rest
selling
are-
some Jane Foster too?
Hey, Kirk, how much did I get the entire run for last year, like at the beginning of the year, before COVID?
Pre-COVID was a crazy time, man.
Pre-COVID, before the announcement that Gore was going to be played by Batman,
Christian
I think
Bale.
I think I got the whole thing for like $385.
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah.
But it was definitely worth it. The storyline's fantastic.
I know
And
I want to read them, but I just can't. I can't picture trying to get 1 through 13 for any reasonable price, you know. And if I wait to find them in the bin,
that's why
it'll be 12 years.
I have some earlies.
Well, we'll talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
You got to see what I got in my Nemesis Prime Star Wars box. Anybody else finding it's taking like years for comics to get delivered to them?
Yeah.
It's getting crazy. Stuff that's getting shipped.
I haven't ordered any books off of eBay yet.
But I saw that our president has nominated 3 new people to like this council of the Postal Service, and they collectively have the power to oust DeJoy. And so I think that is probably going to happen in conjunction with the consent of the union, and hopefully.
Damn it! No,
and she's gone.
She was speaking clearly and making good words.
She does have words.
Yeah, she's our smart one.
But ultimately, yes, they just nominated 3 people to the board, although they need to clear being approved. And once they're there, then they need to set forth motions. This could take several months before we wind up getting our comic books on time. And she's back.
You know, that was like the most interesting statement you made all day, and you were gone halfway through it.
Man, they're trying to shut me down, dude. The man's trying to shut me down. So,
what were you saying, Lee?
I was going to say, it took me over 3 months to get this package from Canada. This with the original art from our logo from Hillary. She sent it from Canada. It took over 3 months to get here.
Man.
What's her IG?
Hillary Jenkins.
That's nice.
Yeah, she is so good. She's the colorist of Fear Case. Did everyone read Fear Case? They should be. It's amazing.
I have Fearscape.
Fear Case. It's like issue 2 came out this week.
Yeah, issue 2 just came out. There are these nice black covers for those people like us that like the black covers. I ordered it, but it came late to my FOC, so I missed it.
I always come right on time.
But yeah, please don't complain about shipping, or else I'll have to stab you.
That wouldn't be the first time. Probably not going to be the last either.
Well, with shipping down like waiting.
You must be a superhero. All the things you survive, Rob.
But yeah, one of the things that I just wound up ordering this past weekend, but I think this is just a result of the seller on eBay. Bought it in the middle of the night, Thursday, because I get paid in the middle of the night. And it was the first issue of Iron Fist from the 70s. I go, okay, it looks like I paid for it. Has he shipped it yet? Wait until like Sunday. Hey, did you ship it yet? Oh yeah, everything's going to go out on Monday. He gets the label out. It still hasn't been shipped. But I think that's a different story. Then there's the ROM 31 that I ordered 2 weeks ago, still in California.
Man, I try to be forgiving, but I just don't know how much of it has to do with the Postal Service. I just don't know, man. Sorry.
Also, what I'm noticing here back to talking ENIAC and Bad Idea. Now that we have Lunar DC / Diamond, and then Bad Idea wants to get his book out because I guess they don't want to go through Diamond either. It's too much shipping costs on some of these comic book shops, and the comic shops can't sustain that kind of shipping if they're not getting any return for their investment.
That's why our comic book stores started getting our shipments in fortnightly, like every 2 weeks. We don't get weekly shipments anymore. Sad time.
Yeah, it's hopefully a resolution will come soon.
So my LCS is looking into that service where they hook up with like this pre-order or preview service. I get an account with my LCS where I can look and order the books myself, and then they send them to my LCS and I pick them up there. So like I don't have to keep going in and saying, hey, can you get me this cover of this book? Can you get me this? I just, click. They show up at my LCS. I go and pay for them. Or maybe I've already paid for them. And I can't remember now because he hasn't set it up yet. But he's talking about
and she's gone again. Well, that's probably a good opportunity because I know Miracleman has an early morning tomorrow. I have a damn trial day 2 tomorrow because today I got a chance to run, pick up books, come back, bag board. Hi, everybody. Here we are. So I got to read nothing. So I'll probably try and read at least one thing before bed. And then, hey, trial again tomorrow. So I want to give everybody the opportunity to say what's going on their channel, anything that appearances, things they might be doing during the week. Whack, is there anything that's going on your channel coming up in the next week or so that people should know about?
Yeah, this week we're probably just going to be posting a few highlights from the Whackathon. Then we have a couple of other just fun videos coming out like we always do, some fun whack hacks for the community. And then we also do our weekly live show Tuesdays, either starting at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. between there somewhere. And I think it's almost daily that we upload a video. So come over and come get whack.
There you go.
Well, thank you very much for coming here, Whack. We will try and we will get on your show. We just have to figure out a date that all 4 of us can be there. And speaking of 4 of us, back again.
Yeah. I can't wait. That's going to be such a good time when we can get all 4 of you on. It's going to be, it's good times.
We'll make it happen. Tacoma, is there anything happening on your channel coming up in the next week or so that everybody should know about?
Any books that I was going to show off in the hall, I just showed off on your show. So I don't think I got anything coming up this week. This is like we're going back to school next week, so I'm just super busy right now trying to figure out what I'm going to teach and how I'm going to teach it. Southern Comic Geeks channel Saturday morning. I'll be with the Saturday morning cartoon crew. I think that's the only time I'm selling this week. Hopefully I'll do some hauls over the week if I get more books in. I just wanted to show this off. This is the entire Guardians of the Galaxy run 1 through 50 from 1991. It's a prize. I'm proud of it, and I will read
the best Guardians.
Even I haven't read that. I got the first issue back when it came out in the 90s. Never read past that.
Is that good, huh?
I was a dumb kid. I think I was 10 years old when it came out. Well, lady, is there anything coming up?
That series takes place in the future, right?
Yes.
Same as Tacoma, basically, and I'm probably gonna end up getting turned off. So everybody have a good one. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you guys around.
And we might even do something this Friday or Saturday or Sunday, depending if we get more books, and probably will. Shh. Miracleman?
What's up?
What's up?
What you got going on, bro?
The people with what's going on the world of Miracleman on the Twitter sphere.
Man, I ain't really posting shit over that fucking hell site of fucking shit. I love the Twitter sometimes. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna name any names, but I just wanted to point out, if you watch the YouTubes, there's this pineapple-headed motherfucker who used to play Magic the Gathering until he was such a fucking douchebag that he was banned from a child's card game. And apparently he, sent some douchebags after somebody. You know how they do it, the toxic dick fucks that populate the YouTube sphere. They make these attack videos at people and then their smooth brain followers attack them. And you know what really grinds my fucking gears?
Oh, tell us, please.
What grinds your gears?
Not eating the mic. Here's what grind. You know what I said.
You know exactly what you mean.
You got these. He does that. You know, one time I posted a picture and it was SpongeBob's pineapple with that fuck dick's fucking hair put over it. And I posted it to him and I called him a pineapple headed motherfucker, and he said I was being fruity. And you know,
that
was pretty good. But then I said, "Oh, come on, you know, man, who lives in your big ass head under the sea? Apparently, it's me." And how much of a fucking scumbag you gotta be to get kicked out of fucking Magic the fucking Gathering, man? Like, real? What kind of a fucking 2-inch peened, fucking malcontent, maladjusted Tacoma? I'm sorry, you always seem like such a nice guy.
Oh, fuck no.
All right, cool. Fuck this fucking weird ass beard faced fucking, like, the term neckbeard was invented for this fucking jamook. And I hate him.
There's a New Yorker coming out.
I hate him so fucking much.
Tell us why.
Every time I turn around, both inches of his penis are on YouTube making fun of people. Not making fun of people. Like, he fucking sends these trolls to harass people and send death threat. And does he go and attack them? No. But he tells you, oh, this person's a real shithead, and here's why they're a real shithead, and they suck. And, oh, you know, if they weren't a hot girl, nobody would care what they were saying. And, oh, you know, cosplayers I like cosplayers because they make me happy in my pants. But, you know, that's not like a real thing, cosplaying, you know. And, you know, fuck you, Jeremy, you fucking fuck. Anyway.
Hey, look, it's coming.
I've been drinking tonight.
Isn't the 27th past?
I think so. Yes, it's the 4th of July of March.
Yeah, I've got something that's sent out, quote unquote, from the 22nd.
It says it was processed in Federal Way on today, which means I might actually get it tomorrow. So that's okay. But
that's
I mean,
cool.
This is just
I've had something in South Haven, Mississippi for like 3 weeks.
Anybody getting these? Stephanie Hahn's connecting variants for Black Knight, Chris Anthony Blade. Oh. Somebody paid a lot for them on eBay.
Ooh, Black Knight book, though.
I'm excited.
They're already selling them already?
The pre-orders, issue 1 comes out like the end of the month or something, or in a couple weeks.
I got a slab, 9.8. Buy it now, and when it comes out, I'll get a slab and I'll send it to you.
Hey, Tacoma, can we see that cover again one more time for Guardians of the Galaxy #1?
Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert.
Oh, I made a banger. I'm so happy.
Oh, look at the little kitty. And he's playing with the tiny little chick. Wait, you're here for comic books, you dumb asshole! It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket.
You're giving Ace.
Sorry, Ace. Yeah, I'll close out the show pretty much with that. To reiterate what Miracleman was saying, Comicsgate is a hate group. Black Lives Matter, trans lives, or rather trans rights, and Helen fucking Mirren. Lastly, I also want to let everybody know that coming up tomorrow, or rather today, now that it's Thursday, March the 7th, that my comic book shop that I go to, it's Miami Fresh Comics over on Instagram. I'm not back on Instagram or Twitter because This is time for me right now. But meanwhile, he's going to be having a claim sale tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And this guy has some great books. Look behind me. He has the kind of stuff that I have. So check him out. Lastly, smash that like if you haven't already. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. But we do this show once a week, every week. And we will be back next week at a regular time, same back channel, talking about comics. I know we didn't hit the whole, what was it we were supposed to be talking about?
Speculation. I have paragraphs prepared.
All that good stuff.
Wait, we got Perry?
Paragraphs prepared.
Paragraphs
is a
prepared.
in your ear.
I'm sorry, Ace. Well, maybe I'll try and fix that for the next time.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Replay viewers, if you're watching this for the 2+ hours, thank you. For those that have joined us throughout the whole show, thank you so much. Please love your comic books as much as you do one another. So treat everybody with kindness, peace, and equality. We love you all. Thank you. Good night. Until next time.
I don't treat my comics with equality.
Good night, everybody.
No, there's
Thanks
no
for having me.
comments.
But I try to.
X-Men on top.
Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see this episode again, along with a catalog of back episodes and issues, surf on over to Not Near Mint on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Rob Wurst, Lady Fantastic, Miracleman, and Comics on the Mind will be back next week. Same time, Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Not Near Mint.